What is it like to be the main character in the touring High School Musical onstage show? We have more on that topic, plus your sports and headlines regulars, all coming up next on the GHS Reporter. And welcome to the GHS Reporter. I'm Allison Kurtzman.
And I'm Brendan Phillips.
Last Wednesday, you all saw the premiere of the High School Musical on Stage Part 1, and this week it's back. And this time it's with the main characters. Paige Taylor and I have the story.
There are so many kids today that love High School Musical. You may wonder why. Well, one of the main reasons is because of the characters. The GHS Reporter got the chance to interview some of the main characters of the show High School Musical on Stage. How did you get started with the production of High School Musical on Stage?
I started actually last June for the talent company in Syracuse, New York, and then they recruited me for the Civic Theater, and then now I'm here in Schenectady.
I started with a different company back in Syracuse, New York, and we did 35 shows of it, and I'd known the producer from this company, and he asked if I'd come do it here too.
I was in New York auditioning for this off-Broadway show, Idol, and the producers didn't cast me in Idol, but they cast me in this. I didn't even know I was auditioning for it, actually.
When you were a child, did you ever dream or envision of being an actress for your career?
Yes, actually, I always danced. When I started walking, I actually started walking on my toes, and my mom was like, "You're going to be a dancer, you're going to be a star," and I was like, "That's what I want to do."
When I was 5, I wanted to be a New Kid on the Block. Do you guys know who they are, New Kids on the Block? Yeah. My babysitter would teach my brother and I the dances. But yeah, no, I've always wanted to be an actor, so it's good to be doing it now.
I've always wanted to do this as a career. I've been dancing and singing all my life.
Together like this, a lot of funny things happen. Can you give me a behind-the-scenes funny moment that you can think of?
Probably me accidentally locking Gabriella into a locker. Yeah, that happened once. It was funny. And then we rolled around stage and we realized she was in there. So.
And can you give me a brief overview of what your character's personality is like?
My character is shy, and she is just the brainiac. She doesn't want anyone to know she's the brainiac, though, because she doesn't want to be outcasted, because in all her other schools she was outcasted. So she wants to kind of keep a low profile at this one, but it doesn't really work out because all her stuff is leaked out through Ryan and Sharpay.
He's fun and he's nice, and he wants to break free of he wants to break free of the status that he's been set in. So he wants to try to explore new things.
She's very zany. She's a brainiac, and I wouldn't say I'm not that smart, but I don't know. I'm not all into science and stuff like that. So she's got this funky attitude that's very like, ooh, I love everything that I do, and I'm very proud of myself. So it's fun.
So when you're doing an acting job, how do you really get into character?
I research. Luckily for this movie, there was a movie. Well, for this show, there was a movie, and in the first production I was in, we had to be the movie character. Everything was out of the movie, so that's all I did was watch the movie. I got all her mannerisms, everything. We got all her costumes, everything, and I was just pretty much Vanessa Hudgens on stage.
By hanging out with the cast and just talking about the show and being friendly, saying hi, focusing at the same time.
I listen to music that's not from the show, and I listen to it for like 15 minutes beforehand, just close my eyes and I dance, and it just, I don't know, gets me into a groove.
And out of the whole High School Musical cast, who would you say is most like their character?
Chad.
Chad, really? Why is that?
He is just so spunky, and he's just so outgoing, and he's just like his character, because his character is so out there, and he's just perfect for the role.
What is some really good advice that you would like to give to young aspiring actors or actresses?
To just go for it. Don't ever hold back. Don't think that anyone can tell you no, because they can't. You are your own person, and if you want to do it, you can do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't.
Reach for your dream. Just don't let anyone tell you you can't, because if you think you can and you know you can, then go for it. You can do it.
Have perseverance, and when people say no, keep going and if you love it, do it.
My friend once said to me that you are enough. No matter if you find someone better, someone's been training longer, someone's been training harder, everyone is enough, and that always matters.
High School Musical on stage is now touring the country with high standards to reach given by the kids of America. And so far, they're doing a great job. This is Paige Taylor for the GHS Reporter.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this.
In baseball, the Colorado Rockies are headed to the World Series. The Rockies, winners of 21 out of 22 games, beat the Diamondbacks last night 6-4, sweeping them. The Rockies are 7-0 in the playoffs this year. The Rockies will await the winner of the Indians and Red Sox, who played last night, with the Indians taking a 2-1 series lead. Cleveland took the game 4-2, with Kenny Lofton hitting a 2-run home run and Jake Westbrook pitching 6 strong innings. Game 4 will start tonight with Paul Bird. Paul Bird will go for the Indians, and Tim Wakefield will go for the Red Sox. And in NFL, the Giants defeated the Falcons in Monday Night Football last night 31-10. Eli Manning threw for 303 yards and 2 touchdowns along with 2 interceptions. The Giants are now 4-2. That's all for today's sports.
Most of Interstate 5 outside of California was reopened yesterday after it had been closed all weekend due to a deadly blaze that occurred Friday night in the Newhall Pass tunnel. Newhall Pass is a dangerous stretch of the tunnel where the road takes a sharp curve. The pileup occurred around the curve during a rainstorm late on Friday. 2 men and a baby were killed in the accident. Al Gore, the former U.S. Vice President, has just won the Nobel Peace Prize for his work regarding climate change and global warming. Gore will share the prize with the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Gore and the panel will share a $1.5 million prize, which Gore says he plans to donate to the charity Alliance of Climate Protection. And that's it for your headlines for today. That's all the time we have for the GHS Reporter. I'm Allison Kurtzman.
And I'm Brendan Phillips.
Stay tuned for your announcements.
And have a great day.